Good morning, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, my local park run, Doncaster Sandall Park run. We're a bit early. It's only, I'm trying to tell you what time it is, I haven't got my watch switched on. So yeah, we're a bit early, it's only about 8:15. But yeah, this is my local park run. I've probably only done it 2 or 3 times and I'm that close to it, I could spit from my house and it'd land here. The reason I don't do it too much is a lot of it's on grass, and when I'm doing a park run I always like to go for a PB, and I just don't feel like it's PB potential. It's a nice park run, you know. We'll go for, I'm gonna show you around it now. We'll have a little walk around, but a lot of it's on grass, and it's not like massively early, but I just don't feel like it's massively quick. So yeah, I always like to try and get a PB at park run, and it's just not gonna, yeah, like I say, it's not PB potential. But yeah, nice course. Yeah, still got a few little tiny injuries, no major, a couple of toenails missing, causing me grief. Still got an hole in my foot from a blister from an half marathon I did last week, just in training. Absolutely blitzed it, went at race pace and created 2 holes in my feet. Look at these little ducks here, look at these. The quackers. It's alright, not gonna hurt you, you're alright. Mother goose warning me off then. Not getting on the wrong side of Mother goose. No, she's not doing park run, she'll be barging everybody out at the start. But yeah, look at it, it's, you know, it's a nice little lake and stuff like that. It's alright. The cafe here, some toilets. Well, I've been in toilets and there's some weird things written on wall in toilets. Put it this way, you can go in cafe for a sausage sandwich. You can go in toilets next door and get a whole different kind of sausage sandwich, if you know what I mean. You know, phone numbers and extra services that they do. So yeah, if you need a sausage sandwich in your ear, don't wait toilet. I mean, unless you want that sort of sausage sandwich, but you know. But yeah, look at it, nice little lake. It says no fishing. I'm sure people used to fish here. Maybe that's the word, used to fish here. But yeah, some strange goings-ons, some strange going-ons happen here on a night time. It's a meeting place for them different kind of sausage sandwiches, I think. Yeah, there's always been strange going on happening here at night time, according to the toilet wall anyway. But yeah, fruit day, honestly, it's a lovely place, and I can see why they do a park run here. So if you've not done one and you're close to Doncaster, or you live in Doncaster, Sandall Park, it is a good park run. But for me, never really thought it was PB potential, and it's always, park run's always done for me as sort of my fast workout. So that's what we're going to do. I didn't even feel like going fast today, if I'm honest, and I didn't come out just to make a video. I thought I'll come out. I just had one of them crap weeks this week. Work's not been bad at all. It's just been hard, it's been tough. I had a lot, and I've got a lot going on as well. And I thought, full weekend off work this weekend, and I'd just ended up laying in bed till about 11. I'd have been not productive or out like that. I thought, do you know what, I'm definitely getting up and I'm definitely doing park run. Gets you up at crack asparagus, and then you feel great after you've done it, especially when you've done an half decent time as well, or you've had a hard workout. You just feel great. I'll be back home for about 10:15, you know, 10:15, 10 o'clock, and I'll feel fresh as a daisy, as they say. And if I'd have not done park run, I'd have just been laying in bed festering, you know. You feel a bit neggy, I'd have just been laying in bed. So it's a good way to start your day. So for whatever reason, if you're not feeling it, just get yourself out of bed and get yourself to park run, and you'll be absolutely sound afterwards. You know, you'll feel better. So I'm hoping we're feeling all good after this. But yeah, we're going to go and have a bit of a warm-up. We'll have a look at the start. Normally gets a few people. It can get 300 people. Today's a nice bright day as well. So yeah, it should be a decent run. But yeah, we're going to go and have a warm-up now. We'll have a look at the start, and we'll see you in a bit. Somebody's just said to me, "Hey up, duck, do you know where the start is?" Says, "Yeah, round corner." I said, "Is that a joke? Should we at a duck pond?" She went, "No," and just laughed. Alright, you're alright, chick. It amused me anyway, I thought it was funny. Ducks and chicks, you know. Right, I've just been for a warm-up and I don't feel great. I don't feel great, you know. Bit of pain in my foot. So, you know, we're gonna go for it. I don't want to injure me, then, or, you know, make another hole in my foot, but it don't feel great. I couldn't get through all gears, which is a bit odd. It's the first time I wore my speed shoes in nearly 10 days, so that bit of an injury, mad, just an hole and a blister and a few toenails, absolute causes chaos. We're still going to try and rip it up. I don't know how much we'll be ripping up though, that's the thing. I just don't want to be ripping any more skin up. But yeah, we'll go for it, we'll see. But I might end up settling for a sub 25 or something like that and just turn it into a steady one if I get. I'm not knackering my sen up, but we'll go for it. We'll turn it up and see how we go. But yeah, I'll see you at start line. So just at the start now, and we are off. Go, 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 go. So yeah, once I'd lined up at start line, felt a little bit more relaxed, everything felt alright, really good atmosphere, and we're just off now. Fast boys are off in front, these are normally 18, 19 minutes, so I was letting them sort of go, there was no way I'm hanging with them. Looked at my watch about this point here, and we were doing a 3:30, averaging 3:30 kilometres, so again I knew this were way too fast for me. So I'm just starting to drop back. Wanted to get it to around 4-minute kilometre pace, just at the sub 20 pace, just in case. I didn't think for 1 second sub 20 were on cards today, but you know, we'll see how it goes for the first couple of kilometres. So at this point we're running at about 3:45 kilometre pace, and then now we were just slowing it down, so just going through first few 100 metres here, and we were just starting to. I actually felt pretty settled in at this pace. Doing the 3:45 kilometre pace at this point actually felt alright, but I knew I wouldn't be able to sustain it. Kid in blue there, one of my old workmates, Jack, he's just come past me. But we catch Jack back up later, don't worry too much about that. But at this pace, yeah, I knew we were going too fast. It felt comfortable, you know. My PB is a 20.01, so 20 minutes and 1 second. So I'm good for it, but I just weren't feeling it on here. This is not a PB course for me on grass sections, and there's a few hills. So yeah, it was just about settling in, and I think around about this sort of point we were at about 3:55 kilometre. I was just letting these boys go, and yeah, everything actually felt alright at this point. First kilometre were pretty good, so I'll let you enjoy some views here, and I'll come back to you at second kilometre. So we've just gone through the first kilometre in 3 minutes 57 pace. Felt pretty comfortable with that. I felt alright up until this point, so we're now into the second kilometre, and this is the not normally fairly easy kilometres for me as well. Second kilometre, we're getting all over to grass section, and this is part of the course where I feel like it's not your PB potential when you start getting through in the grass and things like that. The grass are actually still pretty wet, so my feet got soaking, which is never great, and I just don't have traction on here, just don't have grip, and trail shoes are just too slow on here for tarmac sections. So at this point, during this second kilometre, we started to slow. I did start to feel a little bit fatigued in this kilometre as well, which were, again, it just come back. My legs just didn't want to go through gears at all. They just started to feel a little bit stiff, started to feel a little bit fatigued. And this was a slower kilometre. It was really quite a bit slower, a 4 minutes 17, which is, it's knocking on the door. I think my 10k pace is about 4:22, per kilometre on average, so we were getting on for 10k pace. So I would just go in with it. There was no way I was going to push like crazy on this, but I would try my best. There's no doubt about that. Just legs didn't feel great today. The heat were playing a bit of an impact. I think we need to get used to that a little bit. But you can see here we're catching Jack up a little bit here. We're on his way. I think we're going to take Jack in a minute. We'll dispatch of him. There we go. We'll have that back. I think Jack, I spoke to him on Strava afterwards. I think he set off a bit hot as well. I think Jack's times are fairly similar to mine. I think he might be a few seconds slow. I think he's a low 20 minutes. I had a look on his Strava, his 5k. I think he's got a low 20 minute 5k time. So he obviously set off a bit hot as well. He said heat caught him out as well, which I think we're all pretty guilty of that. Sometimes just been a bit ill prepared. But the heat's new to us in May in UK, so we'll all have to get used to that a little bit. But yeah, I didn't feel comfortable at this part in race. Starting to feel a little bit more uncomfortable here, but we were pushing on. So close second kilometre out in 4 minutes 17. But yeah, again, I'll let you have a look at the course, and I'll come back to you in kilometre 3. So just entering kilometre 3 now. So second kilometre, we're a much slower kilometre, 4 minutes 17. Into kilometre 3, not much has changed. I had a look, and we were starting to slow a little bit. We were starting to get a bit fatigued now. Legs really didn't want to turn over. And I remember at this point, going through this section here, I think this Marshall G'd me on a little bit, which were quite good. But at this point, I started getting massive demons in my head. It were like, I don't know why, I very rarely get this sort of stuff, but I was sort of telling myself to quit. My brain was just like, look, it don't mean out this, let's just shut it down, we can abort it here, we're on our way back to the car park, so we'll finish the rest of this lap off and just ditch it. And that's what we're going through my head at this point. And I'm quite disappointed with myself to feel like that, and I'm just thinking, what the hell's going on? My brain's not working with my body here. My brain's trying to get me to stop. My heart rate were going up a little bit, my breathing were getting more. I'm thinking, I'm 3k in, what's going off? I'm looking at my watch and I'm slowing down again. The pace is going all over the place, and again, my legs just didn't feel great. I didn't feel massively dehydrated or anything like that. My legs just didn't feel great, but I've not done much work this week. I've had 2 long runs just due to blisters and things like that, so it's been all about doing the slow runs and banking mileage. I should have probably done a bit of speed work. Again, I think the heat's ultimately caught me out, and just like I've been a bit ill prepared. I've not done much sort of stretching through week and that sort of stuff, so it's my own fault really. I know what sort of happened here. This downhill section, if I'm honest, when this came up, this were like a quick tea break. I started to rest here, and to be honest, I started to slow at this bit as well. Pace really started to slow. I think that's the first lady going past me. She was an absolute warrior. I weren't living with her today. That were an awesome pace that she had there. She flew past me. Good on her. But yeah, coming back into this section, I do sort of like this section. I like the tarmac, and you've got volunteers always G'ing you on a little bit. Yeah, but nice bit of course. Yeah. But yeah, I just started to feel tired, so now I started to slow down. We're going to start entering 4th kilometre soon, but the 3rd kilometre got boxed off in 4 minutes 23, so massively slower kilometre, and that is slower than my 10k pace, but it is what it is. We get days like this sometimes. But yeah, again, I'll let you enjoy some at course, and I'll pick you up at kilometre 4. So just starting kilometre 4 now, last uphill bit. Here we go again. I was as tired as what I'd done. I'd been all this race then now. We did slow down quite a bit here, back onto the grass section, and I think around about here, I've just been overtaken there by the second lady. You can see her. I tried to hang with her for a little bit, but I just couldn't. I thought, someone's coming past me here with an half decent pace here. I'm going to be happy to hold on to that, and I just couldn't live with her. She sort of disappeared. again, good on her. 2 fast ladies gone past me today, so well done both of you. But yeah, I thought I'd try and hold on to somebody in this last sort of couple of K. It just weren't happening. My pace over the 4th kilometre actually dropped to a 4:40, which for me is mega slow, especially in a 5k. That is my half marathon pace of 4:40. Nice chap came past me, he G'd me on a little bit. You could probably see or hear I was struggling a little bit. But again, I think it was just heating. The legs were so stiff. But yeah, so I ended up doing a 4:40 in the 4th kilometre. But that set me up for a better kilometre and a better finish towards the end, because I treated it like a bit of a rest. I looked at my watch at this point and I thought, there is no way we are going any slower than this. This is half marathon pace. I don't care about the heat or how stiff my legs are. We should be going faster than this now. And I'd let myself go a little bit, because there was sort of no one to really hang with or anything like that, and I was just getting a bit negged out, and that sort of disappeared after I'd had a bit of a breather, stepped it back a bit. So I'll pick you up in the last kilometre and we'll go from there.
You're going to finish, mate. Well,
thank you. You too. Yeah, so just starting last kilometre now. To be honest, I felt like a new person in last kilometre. Yeah, I just felt a lot better. Super slow kilometre in kilometre 4, doing a 4:40. Yeah, heavily disappointed with myself with that, but it is what it is. You know, there's not much I can do about it now. It just re-energised me. Legs felt a little bit better. Whether I'd done an adequate warm-up, I didn't do too many strides, but I don't think I'd have fixed it. I weren't in great shape to be doing this anyway today, going for a sort of PB or out like that. So yeah, just tramming along quite nicely now in this bit. Kilometre 5, I looked at my watch and I could see we're nearly home and dry, so stepped it up a bit. We ended up boxing last kilometre off in a 4:25, which is still, you know, massively slow for me for a 5k. Splits tend to be around 4, you know, anywhere from 4 minutes to 4 minutes, sort of 8 or something like that, splits really. But yeah, this bit, just resting here, coming downhill a little bit. Looked at watch, soon we're doing a 4:25. I said I were down for a fairly decent time considering condition I were in. When I look back at it, I felt alright. We did a 21:34, so happy with that. It's finish line, everyone clapping. Thank you guys. Love the job, cheers.
well done, Paul. Did you enjoy that? You got your...
No, I didn't enjoy it today.
You didn't? No.
Too hot, knackered.
Yeah.
Beat me up. What do you want?
Have you got your code, mate?
It's there in your hand. No, it's not. I'm disorientated now, aren't I? Yeah, hotter than what I thought. Yeah. Well done. I tried to hang on to you, but it was like, your shadow just disappeared. Just finished, I'm absolutely soaked. I'm absolutely empty. That was the hardest parkrun I've ever done in my life. I can't believe it. A few hills. My foot actually felt alright. I absolutely pushed like mad. I think I set off a bit fast. Sprint finish going on there. Good atmosphere down here, like decent. But yeah, it was a tough run. That time where I got it on my watch, I think it was 21:35. So it's a course PB, I think. I'm 14th, but I'm not happy with performance at all. I'm gonna have to put it down to eat. I think my legs felt a bit stiff, like they didn't want to move. But I've only done 2 runs this week, and they've both been done a 13k and a 12k. Look at this one with young lass here. Look at this, look. Go on. Look at that. Beautiful atmosphere parkrun. It's not all about racing and speed, but I just use it as my speed workout, so I'm a bit annoyed today. Could have easily been sub 21, but the heat, I think the heat's caught me out a bit. Make sure you're hydrating. I did take a decent amount of water on before, but think heat's caught me out, but my legs just felt stiff. The splits, you know, I ended up doing half marathon pace, I think, in kilometer 4. Kilometer 5 I pulled it back a bit. I think I got down to about 4:30 per kilometre, which is slower than my 10k pace. I'm not sure what happened, I just didn't feel comfortable. Oh, at one bit I wanted to stop. I actually thought about aborting it, which just seems mad now. Just shows you everyone gets some demons in there. I do loads of 5k, 10ks, half marathons, and you know, I'm an experienced runner now, 7 years into running, and even I wanted to abort that Parkrun halfway through. I didn't. You just got to battle them demons. If you are getting them demons, it's just about discipline and battling through them. But yeah, good workout, brilliant Parkrun, nice weather. Now I feel ready to go for the day. Started day I felt neggy and rejected. Get sprint finish here, look. But yeah, decent Parkrun, nice workout, I loved it. And I think that shows you what Parkrun's all about as well. Just nice community, nice people. Come out, get a workout though, and feel great at the end of the day. So if you've not gone to a Parkrun, get to one. Make you feel better. It'll kickstart your day, whatever reason you're going for. But yeah, hopefully I have a few more races coming up this month. Should be doing the Scunthorpe 10k next week. I just need to see how I feel, but today, honestly, legs stiff as out. Probably need to do a bit of work and sort myself out. I didn't really prep for this really. I had one day off yesterday, but I've been all about building mileage this week and looking after my feet, so I didn't really want to do much speed work. Eat as well, that obviously has an impact. Make sure you're hydrating, even take water out with you if you need to. But listen, thanks very much for stopping by, appreciate it. Like and subscribe as well if you can. Nearly on 100 subbers. 100 subbers. I'd really appreciate it if you can like and subscribe. Let's get me to 100 subbers. I'd be absolutely buzzing. But yeah, thanks very much for stopping by. Don't miss your training, don't miss your workout. Lace up and empty the tank, and I'll see you next time.